Because every day above ground is a good day. Some are just more questionable than others. It's Questionable Call Monday edition, 8 on the board once again, and we get rolling with Anthony Edwards and Charles Barkley. Ant-Man telling Chuck to bring his what to Minnesota? Take a look.
To watch you play. Okay, I have not been to Minnesota in probably 20 years.
Bring your ass.
Hey, can you send me a list of good restaurants? We're going to be there for like 5 days. I want you to send me a list of some good restaurants, okay?
Yeah. I'm gonna find your number through somebody. I'm gonna send them to you.
I appreciate it, my brother. Congratulations. I'll see you Wednesday.
Appreciate it, baby.
Well, if you want his number, it's 55. No.
Hey. The NBA on TNT remains undefeated. Bring your ass, says the Ant-Man. Question on the board. Is Ant-Man now the biggest star in the NBA playoffs? Well, yeah, I mean, we're down to 4 teams. He's the biggest personality. He's the media star. He is the man. This is his moment. You know why? He's authentic. He's real. But you know also why? He's a little dangerous. We don't like safe. We don't like golly gee shucks. Well, you know, team effort. He might say things that are wrong. He may cross lines. We love that. He's hilarious. He's likable. He's relatable. He is the biggest star right now of what remains of the NBA playoffs. And we continue on in the countdown to number 7, presented by Bud's Chicken and Seafood. Crispy, crunchy, juicy, golden brown, fried perfection. That's Bud's Chicken and Seafood, budschicken.com. This comes to us from UCLA softball. This is one of the most remarkable things we've seen all year. Take a look at what looks like a high-pressure game of Jenga involving one female athlete. Watch this. It's amazing.
They're just doing amazing, and they're superseding my expectations with everything that they do, so I'm really happy for them that they're getting the success that they deserve.
4, 5.
Last question. Did anyone on your
She's
team
listening.
have a conversation
Glove on
before
her
this
head.
regional kicked off?
There's a
Obviously,
temper.
last year you weren't a part of it. You were hurt.
Box
But,
of
you know, it was a
Reese's Puffs.
heartbreaker
They're
here in
outstanding.
LA for you guys.
A nasty
was
little
there any
stuffed
conversation
animal.
about it, or did you just leave it be?
We're all just super focused on this year, and
She's
we're
focused
super
right
excited
now.
to get to it. We couldn't wait to start playing
Look at
this
this.
week. So we were just super excited and focused on that.
TP,
All of us were really excited
hats,
for
hammer,
each other's success.
stuffed
There were
animals,
amazing things yesterday
cereal.
that we were ready to see. And
Watch the
I
cereal
saw
box.
a
Keep an
lot
eye
of
on the cereal box.
KT
It's wiggling a little bit.
and all the brands
Is this
that they all
Jenga game about to end? Oh,
You're
what
the
a
most
grab!
famous person I've ever seen.
What a
I don't know
grab.
what's
I'm
happening.
trying to multitask.
Yeah, but I'm impressed. Congratulations on the win. Take that Thor's hammer, and
That's
you
amazing.
rocked it. We'll see you on Saturday.
Thank you so much.
That's amazing. She didn't drop anything. She kept everything in place. She was listening. She was answering. The question is on the board because there's a lot here that was impressive. Which was the most impressive part? The grab was great. When the show was about to hit the ground, you can't let that happen. Allowing the bats to maintain. She was listening. She was hearing. She was answering. She was thoughtful. Her answers made sense. This is incredible. The most impressive part wasn't even physically what she was able to do. It's the mental focus. I can't focus like that, and this is what I do for a living. Shout out, UCLA Bruins. Well done. We continue on in the countdown all the way up to number 6. Michael Malone, head coach of the defending world champion Denver Nuggets. Post-game presser. I want you to listen very closely to the question that is asked of him and listen very closely to the answer that he gives. This is right after the Game 7 loss, a historic collapse loss, mind you, of the Denver Nuggets. Take a look.
How hard is it just to absorb a loss like this after going ahead by 20?
Next question, man. The season's over. That's what's hard. Up 20. The season's over. You don't understand that. The season's over. It's hard. Stupid ass questions.
Stupid ass question, says head coach Michael Malone. Question on the board. Stupid ass question. Yes or no? Stupid ass answer. Absolutely. The question is fair. The question is good. There are lots of ways to lose a game, and there's lots of ways that it can feel. Losing, we get it. The season's over. We got it, coach. It wasn't about do you feel bad that you lost. It's losing by blowing a 20-point lead at home in Game 7 in the second half. A historic collapse. We've not seen in 35-plus years a team blow a 20-point lead plus in the second half in a Game 7, let alone one at home. It's a good question, a fair question. The reporter asked it with a little bit of nuance to be sensitive to his emotions. But Mike Malone exploited that and said, next question, why? Why next question? Were you listening to what he asked you, coach? He asked you about the pain of losing because you're up by 20. it probably hurts more that way. It's a good question. It's a stupid-ass answer. And it's probably something that Michael Malone, now that he's home Malone for the rest of the offseason, probably, I would imagine, most likely regrets. As we continue on in the countdown all the way to number 5, presented by Twin Peaks, Eats, Drinks, Scenic Views, 29-degree beer, made from scratch favorites. And, of course, your UFC fight headquarters. Speaking of fights, how about hockey fights minus the hockey? Well, it exists, and it's in Russia. Take a look at this.
Кто-то использует это время, пьет
MMA gloves
водичку
on skates on ice. Watch the dip and the right hand. The right hand. And this man is in a place where time does not exist. He's trying to get up. He's not skating well. Meanwhile, this dude who won the fight, he's take a look at his nose. He's a little marked up. And we got 1, 2, 3. Now 4 dudes trying to help the other cat stand up. He's more than wobbly. It's hard enough to stand on your feet after getting knocked out. He's trying to do it on skates, and he's down again. Yeah, that's how that works. Question on the board. Hockey fights without the hockey. Are you in or are you out? I am 1,000,000,000% in. I love this. They got helmets to protect their heads if they hit the ice. They're wearing gloves. They're wearing pads. So mobility's a problem. I love it. It's a combat sport. It's not hockey. Not supposed to be. But if you think it's hard enough to fight, manage your distance and your balance on your feet, try and do it on skates on ice. Even better. 1,000,000,000%. I'm in on Russian hockey fights with no hockey, even though we do love the hockey. We continue on in the countdown all the way up to number 4, presented by Celsius. Essential energy drinks, live fit, tropical vibe, sparkling starfruit pineapple edition. Get you some Celsius and live fit. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul, the press conference tour continues. Last week early, we had New York City. Then late in the week, we had Arlington, Texas, where this fight will take place. Take a look, because Mike Tyson has things to say about Jake Paul's physical condition. Look at this.
I don't know if he's in his prime. He's fat. He should be lean and mean. He's fat and funky. I saw him with his shirt off the other day. He's fat. I thought, did you start training already?
Buster Douglas was fat, am I right?
I know, but you're no Buster Douglas. He's not going to win. He couldn't even knock out Nick Diaz. Nick Diaz is 40 pounds. How's he going to knock me out?
First of all, it's Nate Diaz, not Nick Diaz. And that's triply insulting across the board. Question is on the board in just a moment. But first, the second part of this. Mike Tyson says, I can't be mad at Jake. I can't be mad at this kid. Here's why. Take a look.
And I respect Mike. He's a legend. But it's time. It's my time now. There's a reason why I have the same birthday as Customato. Because I'm going to teach you how to f***ing box, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike.
I can't even get mad at this guy because everybody know this guy's talking out of his.
He's talking out of his you-know-what. Question now is on the board. Is this amusing? Press tour. Is this helping or is this hurting? We get it. You got to sell a fight. But this one you don't got to sell. You just got to make people aware. It's on Netflix, July 20th. There's no add-on. It's not pay-per-view. It's if you're subscribed to Netflix, you get to watch fight. So the press tour is helping to let people know that it's happening. Aren't on Twitter, that aren't on Instagram a lot. Maybe an older demo, a less tech-savvy, less socially involved demo. But this right here is not helping to build mystique. It's not building beef between these two. Jake Paul is trying to manufacture a little bit, and Mike Tyson's laughing and brushing it aside, and he's like, man, who are you lying to? By the way, the fight presented by Celsius, much like this part of the show, Essential Energy Live Fit. I can't wait. It will be the biggest fight event of the entire summer. The press tour, though, thus far is doing a whole lot to make us think that there's hatred, because we already know that there's not. And we continue on from Mike Tyson to his namesake, Tyson Fury, named after the former champion. Tyson Fury, now himself a former champion. Take a look at this edit that is put together. It's a little confusing, so pay attention, because each time Tyson Fury gets clocked in this video from this past Saturday, watch how days come running off the calendar in reverse as it appears we are heading back in time. Take a look at this.
And these guys are not like
just like that. Bing, bing. 10 days now. Big shots mean more days. 15 days. We're already back to the 10th of March. But hold on. Small blows, small days, 9 days. Big one coming. Keep an eye, big one coming. There it is, 45 days off the calendar. Just like that, it's January 1st.
Happy New Year!
And that's why we got there. All the way, all of that to get us to Happy New Year. Question on the board. Is this amusing or is this just confusing? It's a little bit of both. It's confusing to realize we're counting down days, much like Ryan Seacrest on New Year's Eve as the ball drops, until we get Tyson Fury saying Happy New Year. A little bit confusing, a lot of bit more amusing. We roll on in the countdown all the way to number 2, presented by St. Lucie Battery and Tire. SLBT.com, 17 locations, South Florida. Great family, great work. Trust them, I do. SLBT.com. Caitlin Clark, who was the college basketball star, men's or women's, all season. Now to the WNBA, her first week as a rookie, receiving more than one welcome to the league rookie moments. Take a look at this video, bottom right-hand part of your screen. You're going to see her running into, bam, Breanna Stewart in a screen. Let's run that back one more time. She's in white. Breanna Stewart sets the screen, and kapow! Much like Boys to Men, she's down on bended knee. Run it back and watch her ponytail. Kaping! Just like that, Caitlin Clark, take a seat. Question on the board. Which will get louder for Caitlin Clark, the love or the hate? Well, this college basketball season was all about the love. Now she goes to the WNBA against the greatest players in the world. And people are searching for moments to humanize her, to humble her, to make it seen and known she's not all that. So what? In college, she was doing that in the Big Ten. But here she is against the greatest players in the world. The hate will get louder, at least on social media. There will be the inevitable backlash to the Taylor Swift effect that she has had this entire year. People will want to find examples to say, I told you she wasn't all that. See, look, there she, look at, humbled, getting screened, knocked down, getting blocked, turning the ball over. That's inevitable. That's jealousy. And we all know where that comes from. That's a little bit of hatred. And if you are hating on her intentionally, I think we all know why that is. As we get all the way to number 1 in our countdown on this Monday, and it comes to us once again from the University of Virginia baseball team. These boys have perfected the photobomb. Take a look at this. I want you to watch the bottom left-hand side of your screen. And this young man who decides he's going to eat a banana in a way that you've never seen a banana eaten. Take a look.
Handers and then riding up in the zone.
Yeah, four seams.
What the hell is he doing to that banana?
Sometimes I'll go two seam to left.
What in the world is that?
Show us your Vulcan change grip.
And then just like that, he's off the screen. Because that's what you do with a photobomb. You pretend you don't know you're on camera. You do something stupid. You steal the attention, and then you get out of the way. The question is on the board. Is this an acceptable way to eat a banana? Yes or no? I think I speak for all of us when I say, arrest this man. Hell to the no. This is never an acceptable way to eat a banana. Not even Jennifer Aniston and Horrible Bosses. Like, what? He's eating it like corn on purpose. He knows what he's doing. It's for comedic effect. Obviously, clearly, not an acceptable way to eat a banana. Arrest this man. Somebody call the police. And just like that, we are done with a Monday edition. Hit subscribe right now and tell your friends to tell their friends we should be friends. Do the same thing. Remember, kids, while every day above ground is a good day, some are just more questionable than others. Second night to the bad guy. We'll see you back here on Wednesday.